Okay guys, welcome back to another video on Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, and as you can see today we have got the new TAQ EVOLVERE LMG in Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. New gun that was just added with the Season 1 Reloaded update, along with the HMR9 SMG, which I'll be trying out very shortly, and of course making a video on as well for you guys to be able to see just how good that's going to be. But I'm super excited to try out this LMG. As you guys will be able to see, we've managed to spawn in with the 200 round mag as well, which shows just how big of a magazine this can have. And if the normal rules apply, when we pack-a-punch this gun, we should be able to get it up to 400 bullets in one magazine, which is kind of crazy. I'm not too sure how big the ammo reserve is going to be, but this thing could be absolutely nuts, especially with a 400 round mag. And as you can see, I have come fully equipped with everything that I'm going to need in terms of perks. I've got tier 3 pack-a-punch. I've also got a legendary Aether tool. But we've also got a tier 1 pack-a-punch so that we can actually try this gun out in just a little bit of tier 1, test it out properly, and then we can just really see how good it is going to be the further through this map that we do go. So, unfortunately, though, with the new update, with the Season 1 Reloaded update, there wasn't actually much Zombies content added, unfortunately. The only real thing that we did get was the new Warlord boss, and even that isn't great. Like, I've seen a few people do it. I haven't personally done it myself, but I've seen a few people go ahead and do it, and they don't really get any good rewards from it. You sort of get a blueprint that you can't even unlock. You just get given a blueprint for the rest of that game. And then outside of that, you don't really get any good drops. You get like medium backpacks. You really don't get anything too great. So in realistically terms, it's not worth doing that much. But what we're going to do is chuck this straight up to a tier 1 pack-a-punch. As you can see, we do now have the 400 bullets in the magazine with 1,000 ammo reserve, which is kind of crazy. And we've got a mangler to take out to start off with. Let's see how quickly we can melt this mangler in the tier 1 zone. It is obviously a high value target, so it's going to have a little bit more health than normal, but we should be able to take this thing out pretty quickly. We shouldn't even have to reload at any point. I mean, absolutely melting it. My teammate has turned up, but yeah, I mean, this thing just feels like it's going to be good already. So I'm excited to try this out in the tier 2 and tier 3 zone, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to head straight to that tier 2 zone and just see what sort of damage we can do with a tier 1 pack-a-punch in tier 2, just to get an idea of how good the gun actually is in that sort of zone. As you know, in tier 1, it's going to be very dominant. Most guns are very good in tier 1. You know, it's the most easy zone to be in. Every gun without being pack-a-punched is good in tier 1. So we're going to go ahead into tier 2 zone with a tier 1 pack and just see what it's going to be like. And then we can go ahead and chuck on that legendary Aether tool and the tier 3 pack-a-punch and just see how good this gun really is going to be. Okay, guys, here we are in tier 2 with the tier 1 pack-a-punch. Let's see how good. I mean, wow. I'm not going to lie. It is actually kind of melting these zombies. As long as you're hitting crit shots, this thing kind of does do crazy damage in the tier 2 zone with a tier 1 pack. I'm not going to lie, it is actually pretty powerful. So I wasn't actually going to tier 2 pack-a-punch this. I was just going to tier 3 pack-a-punch it and go straight into the tier 3 zone. But I actually think I want to try it out at tier 2 pack-a-punch in the tier 3 zone, just to see how good it's going to be then. And that's before we even put any Aether tools on it. So like I said, we've got the legendary Aether tool ready to go, and we've also got the tier 3 pack-a-punch crystal ready to go. But I want to try it out with tier 2 pack, see how good it's going to be, and then we can try that out in the tier 3 zone before we do actually go and put the legendary Aether tool on. But you can see, in the tier 2 zone at tier 1 pack-a-punch, this kind of fries the zombies. Even the armored zombies get killed pretty quickly, so I'm not going to lie, it feels very powerful. I'm excited to actually see what this is going to be like with a legendary Aether tool in the tier 3 zone at tier 3 pack-a-punch. I'm excited to see how powerful this gun actually is, because so far, it feels like it's got a lot of potential. Also, guys, while I'm just grinding to get a bit of money to tier 2 pack-a-punch this, want to take a minute to welcome in everyone that is new to the channel. I've been getting a lot of love and a lot of new viewers coming in for the zombies content, so I do appreciate everyone that is coming through. And everyone that is choosing to subscribe to the channel if they are new to it, I really do appreciate you guys coming through. Like, I really do appreciate all the support that you guys are showing me on the zombies content. I'm really enjoying making the zombies content, and of course you guys seem to be enjoying it as well. So I do appreciate everyone that is coming through, showing me love on the zombies content. And hopefully you guys are enjoying it just as much as I'm enjoying making it. But there's also now a whole bunch of new aftermarket parts for the new guns as well. Even the HMR9's got quite a few aftermarket parts. So I'm excited to try them out in zombies as well. I'm going to try the HMR9 on its own, and then I'm going to try it with the aftermarket parts just to see what it's going to be like that way. But yeah, I just wanted to say a quick thank you to everyone that was coming through, showing all the love on the zombies content. Like, I really do appreciate everyone's support. It means the absolute world to me. And I'm glad you guys seem to be enjoying the zombies content, because like I said, I'm really enjoying making the zombies content. So the fact that you guys are enjoying watching it makes it all worth it for me. The fact that you guys want to see me make zombies videos, play zombies, grind out some of the guns, try new guns out, I really am grateful for you guys that are showing me love. But yeah, I should be able to finish this contract, get this up to tier 2 pack-a-punch and try it out, as long as I don't go down to this mimic. I also want to quickly mention, if any of you guys were affected by crashes or anything like that in the Modern Warfare 3 Zombies within Season 1 or before, if you guys go into your backpack and you go to the purchased section, you guys should actually have some legendary tools there and some tier 3 pack-a-punches there as well as a case for every single wonder weapon in the game. So you've got a ray gun, a scorcher, and a VRR11. So yeah, if you guys didn't know about that, you might want to go ahead and check your purchase section in your backpack, and you may be able to find a load of rewards that are sat there. Simply just because your game crashed in the last couple of weeks, you would have been rewarded with some cool stuff. So yeah, big shout out to Activision for that. Like, it's a great addition to add into the game. I know obviously it doesn't make up for the amount of times we were sat there and we had lost all the stuff we went into a game with because we crashed, or we had lost all our insurance weapons and grinding for camos, but it's a little something. At least they've tried to show us, like, okay, we know you've crashed quite a bit, here's something from us to actually try and make up for that a little bit. So at least they've done something. I think that's quite good. Hopefully they do continue to do stuff like that if we do get affected by crashes and lagging out of games and stuff like that in the future as well. But we are now going to be tier 2 pack-a-punching this, guys. So here we go, tier 2 pack-a-punch. I'm now excited to see what's going to be like in the tier 2 zone. And like I said, we are going to head straight into that tier 3 zone as well and just see what it's sort of going to do in the tier 3 zone. Okay, so there's a couple zombies here now. Let's see. Okay, it looks like it's going to absolutely melt through the zombies in the tier 2 zone now that it's tier 2 pack-a-punch. Looks like it's not going to struggle at all, like whatsoever it does. Yeah, this thing's going to absolutely fry. Again, especially with those headshots, as long as you're hitting crit shots, you're going to melt the zombies in this, which is absolutely insane. And like I said, this thing looks like it's going to be capable in the tier 3 zone without even having it a tier 3 pack-a-punch, which is what we're going to test. As I always do in all my videos when I do these zombies videos, I like to try and test the guns as much as I can in all the different zones and doing in different tasks, just to actually get a great feel for how the gun actually is, whether it's going to be good or whether it's not. And like I said, we are now going to go and jump into that tier 3 zone and see what we're going to be capable with in tier 3. And as you guys know, I've not yet put the legendary Aether tool on, so this gun's going to get even stronger, and we still need to tier 3 pack-a-punch it as well, which is going to obviously make it even stronger as well. But as you can see, at tier 2, you are going to just be able to melt through these zombies, no problem whatsoever, just absolutely fry every single zombie in the way at tier 2 pack-a-punch. Again, no Aether tool, not a legendary, not an epic, not a rare, none of that, simply just pack-a-punch, and it is very, very good already. Okay, so here we go. We are now approaching the tier 3 zone. I'm not going to leave it at tier 2 pack-a-punch for very long. I'm going to try and just get the Aether tool on and tier 3 pack-a-punch it as fast as possible. But I do want to see what sort of damage it is going to do against a tier 3 zombie if we can find any. So there's a couple here running towards us now. It's not going to do so it's not going to do crazy damage. It's not the most insane gun at tier 3 at tier 2 pack-a-punch. There's definitely better guns. But what we're going to do is go ahead and chuck that legendary Aether tool on and see what difference that makes. Okay, so that does seem, yeah, the legendary Aether tool, of course, does make a big difference. It is going to help us take those zombies out at tier 2 pack-a-punch much faster. So even if you've got a tier 2 pack-a-punch crystal and a legendary Aether tool, you could go ahead and jump in the tier 3 zone, and you'll be able to do the damage that you do want to do. Like, as you can see, it's not the fastest, but it's by no means unusable. Like, you can definitely take out zombies with it. So if you guys, like I said, did only want to go in with a tier 2 pack-a-punch crystal and a legendary Aether tool, you're going to be able to survive tier 2 with it. Like, you will be able to do the damage in the tier 2 zone. But now our main thing is, of course, chucking that tier 3 pack-a-punch crystal on and seeing what sort of damage we're going to be able to do with this bad boy. Okay, so here we go. We've got a couple of zombies in front of us now. Let's just see how quickly... Yeah, wow. Oh, wow. This gun melts. This gun absolutely fries. This gun absolutely fries, and not only does it fry, you've also got 400 bullets in each magazine, don't forget. You've got 400 bullets, and the gun does the damage that it does. This gun is absolutely nuts. I'm not even going to lie to you. It feels very, very powerful. Of course, it's tier 3 pack-a-punch and a legendary Aether tool, which does make a big difference, having all of that stuff on the gun. It is going to make a big difference to the gun. As you saw, when it was tier 2 pack-a-punch with a legendary Aether tool, it was usable, but it didn't melt the zombies like it is now. Like, this is absolutely frying through the zombies with no problem at all. You don't really have to reload, and when you've got speed cola, you don't really take too long to reload the gun either, which is great because that's going to make a big difference. And a lot of the time, that can be sort of where you get caught out with LMGs, especially in zombies, is having that slow reload time when you need to be in and out of a situation. You need more bullets in your gun, but if you don't have speed cola, or even some guns when you do have speed cola, it's still not going to reload fast enough, and you get yourself caught in situations where you just can't take out any more zombies, and then you just get really caught in a bad situation. But this doesn't seem to be the case with this at all. You seem to be able to do the damage that you need to be able to do, and it's going to absolutely fry through the zombies that are near you. So I've just joined up with this team here. I'm interested to see what sort of stuff they're doing, whether they're going to be grinding contracts or what their actual plan is. But yeah, I'm going to go through and we'll try and do all of this. So we're fully maxed out on perks. I'm going to see if these guys are doing any contracts or stuff like that. Because if they are, then of course we can get involved, take down some bounties, hopefully. So what have we got here? We've got a Mangler in front of us by the looks of it. Let's see how quickly we can take out this Mangler. We'll let it fire its thing. The Hellhound can get out of my way. Let's try and maneuver ourselves around a little bit. My game's just crashed. my game has just crashed or I've lagged. It's one or the other, and I'm hoping it's lagged because hopefully my team can come and get me up. I'm really hoping it hasn't crashed. So it looks like we've lagged. I'm, of course, going to be going down. Yeah, I've gone down, but it's okay. My team should be able to come and revive me. It's not the end of the world. The Mangler was on pretty low health. We had it in a good spot where we could have taken it out, but unfortunately, I ended up going down simply because I lagged, and you saw that. But as you can see, full team coming to the rescue. That's the great thing. When you go into tier 3, you try and join another squad. If you can get a whole bunch of players in the same team, it's brilliant like this because there's just so much going on. People can easily save you. You shouldn't have to worry too much about going down. Let's just hope someone actually comes to save me. Okay, so here we go. My teammate is already getting us up. Unfortunately, he let us fully die, which is kind of annoying because we're in a situation now where we don't have all of our perks. So, okay, no, we're not in a situation. We're not in a situation where we don't have all our perks because our teammate has come up clutch, dropped us all this money so we can go and buy our perks back. What an absolute hero. So we can go back, get all of our perks that we need, so we're actually back in the tier 3 zone, fully grinding properly. If I can just run around, grab all of these real quick. Like so, there we go. We can now manage to back off, help our teammates out in this situation where there's a lot going on. What is going on? Oh my god, I'm going to go down again. Okay, so Disciple down. Need to be careful because I've got no plates. But yeah, this gun is very, very good against normal zombies in this. I'm not going to lie. It's very, very good against the zombies. We've got a Mega Abomination in front of us. Let's just see if we can take this down real quick. So we need to pop a reload. Okay, I need to get out of the way of this Mega Abomination. Otherwise, it is going to fully have me. I didn't realize the Mega Abomination would be able to get in here. But there we go. Mega Abomination down. That is absolutely beautiful. Yeah, did I not buy all my perks? I think I must have missed a perk when I went for it. But yeah, I mean, this just does the damage. It really, really is very good. It's very, very strong. It's not the craziest against the bosses. Like, we know there's some stronger guns like the TYR, the Lockwood 680 shotgun. We know how powerful they are against the bosses in this game. This doesn't seem to be as good as that, but it's going to do the damage. And against normal zombies, it is very, very powerful. Like, you're going to do a crazy amount of damage against normal zombies. Like, as you can see, Armored Zombie, absolutely melted. Another zombie over there, melted, even at range. So it's a very, very strong gun. It's a very solid gun. It's just not crazy good against bosses, but we know that already. We know there's certain guns that you guys will take in to do boss fights if you're going to try going against the Red Worm, try and take down Mega Abominations, things like that. Then you already know you're going to load in with a Lockwood or, like I said, a TYR pistol. Something along those lines are always just best for taking down bosses. They never really add new guns that are going to be crazy good against bosses unless it is like a new shotgun or a new sniper rifle or something along those lines. That's when we end up with a new good boss weapon. But when it's something like an LMG or a SMG or something along those lines, it's kind of hard for them to compete with those guns that we have that are already very good against the bosses. But as you can see, in this sort of situation, when you've got a whole bunch of zombies around you, you can quite easily just absolutely melt through them. Like, you've got no problem whatsoever. And the great thing about it, as I said before, is that 400 round mag. Like, you can see just how quickly I can take out these zombies. They can't even get near me because I've got this 400 round mag. I can just absolutely spray and pray, get myself out of situation. I've still got 122 bullets in the magazine at this point, which is kind of nuts. I'm not gonna lie, that is kind of crazy. Let's throw that decoy down. Should be able to go ahead and get my teammate out because we should have quick revive. Like so, just like that. Sweet, perfect. That is exactly what we wanted. Let's try and take down this Mega Abomination. So there goes one of its heads. Brilliant, absolutely wonderful. Again, still got loads of bullets. Zombies chasing us. We can take them out nice and easily. We already know that. We know we can take these out nice and quickly. Okay, Mega Abomination is going to charge me. I didn't manage to actually get out of the way of it, which is a little bit annoying. My team keep going down. They just keep going down like over and over and over again, which isn't ideal. I want to be with a team that are not going to go down as much, but it's tier 3. It happens. I get it. I usually go down quite a bit as well. Okay, so we've got a Mimic. Absolutely melted through the Mimic. The Mega Abomination is going to get out of there. Go on then. Fire him up. We should be able to take a head out. Yep, just like so. Perfect. Again, still got 150 bullets in the magazine. Because this gun is just such a big magazine, especially once it's pack-a-punch with 400 bullets, it's just absolutely nuts how good this gun is. Like, it's actually crazy. We've got a Mimic here. Fry the Mimic. Not a problem there at all. Again, we can just absolutely melt through this Mega Abomination. Look at the damage that we're doing. I know my teammate's got a tier 3 ray gun as well, but the ray gun's not that powerful in this game, so it's not like the ray gun's doing all the damage because I've tried the ray gun, I've tested it plenty of times, and that is not the boss fighting gun. Everyone knows the ray gun is not the boss fighting gun. So this is very, very solid. Like, this is a very, very solid gun. It does the damage. It's not got bad mobility considering it's an LMG. Of course, if you want to get around faster, you're always going to get your hands out anyway, especially with stamina up. Gets you around the map much, much faster. And even at range, you can do the damage with this gun. Like, you can take people out at good distances, which is, again, what's great about having an LMG, especially with the way that I've built it. Not only is it good up close with good mobility, but it's also got that damage range on it still as well. So it is going to do damage at a long range. Disciple in front of us. Fry through the Disciple, no problem at all. So yeah, this gun is very, very viable, guys. If you're looking for a new gun to try out, something fun, a little bit different that you've not used, because obviously it is a brand new gun, it's going to give you a great option to go ahead and try. I really, really do actually recommend this gun, especially if you can get up to tier 3 pack. You can get up to that legendary 8th at all. It's a very, very solid gun. I've got no complaints about it really so far. Of course, like I did mention, against bosses, it's not going to be the craziest gun. But we knew that. The only way you're going to get a crazy gun is if you lose something like a shotgun or the TYR. They're the sort of guns that are going to be good against bosses, but that's always how it's been. It's always been like that with zombies, and it's going to continue to be that way again until we do get a new shotgun or a new like strong pistol or something like that added into the game. The gun is actually just crazy good. Like, it's better than I thought it was going to be. I didn't think it was going to be as strong as it was. I'm not going to lie, because a lot of the LMGs in this game, they're not the strongest. It's because they're only usable normally, simply because they have so many bullets in the magazine. Like, that's what normally makes an LMG so good in zombies. However, this seems to do good damage as well. And of course, if you wanted to, you could go and put like a smaller magazine on it, so it's got better mobility. You can get around the map a bit faster. That's one way you could build it if you wanted to, or you can build it with the way that I've built it right now, which you can see on screen at the very moment. I've got it so it's got decent mobility, good ADS speed, but it's also got great recoil control and damage range as well. So it's got a bit of a mixture of everything, which is what's making this gun so strong, I think. But yeah, if you guys are looking for a new gun to try out and something different that you haven't used yet and you want to use one of the new guns, I highly do recommend trying out this new LMG. I think it is very, very good. It's not too difficult to unlock either. You simply just got to go ahead and do a couple of weekly challenges. You can do those in zombies, multiplayer, anything like that. So if you wanted to go and unlock it, you guys can get it unlocked pretty quickly, and I think you guys will really enjoy it if you do take it into zombies too. But like I said, they did also add the new HMR9 SMG as well, which was bugged for a little bit, but you can fully unlock it now. I've got mine unlocked. I just need to go ahead and level it up before I do make a video on it. But not only have we got the new HMR9, which I want to test, it's also got a bunch of aftermarket parts that it comes with as well. So I do obviously want to try all of the aftermarket parts as well as the HMR9. So I'll probably make two different videos, one with the aftermarket parts and then one with the HMR9 built as it should be. Because I believe the aftermarket parts turn it into more of like an AR/LMG type of gun, whereas of course the HMR9 should be an SMG. So I do want to try it out as an SMG variant, but I also then do want to go ahead and try it out as... So I want to try it out as an SMG variant, but then I also want to try it out with all the aftermarket parts on it as well, because you guys seem to really be enjoying the videos where I'm making on aftermarket parts. Like, you guys seem to actually really enjoy those videos. I've done a couple now. We've done the new TYR kit, and then we did do the new AMR9 kit as well, and you guys seem to really enjoy both of those. So yeah, I'm going to definitely go ahead and try out all the aftermarket parts, see how quickly we can take out this Disciple here. It doesn't help that I've got about 50 zombies on me, to be totally honest. But that should be... I need to just watch my health. Okay, I was watching my health. There we go. We didn't actually do too much damage to the Disciple. I thought we might have done a bit more damage than what we did just then. But yeah, as a zombie slayer, like, this thing slays zombies. Like, that is one of the best things I will say about this. It absolutely melts through zombies. If you got a bunch of zombies chasing you, it really doesn't matter. You are going to do crazy damage. You're going to get these zombies taken out nice and easily. No problem whatsoever. Like, as you can see, I've only just had to reload. The amount of zombies we just killed was insane. You can get yourself out of so many situations with this gun. Again, like I said, against bosses, not ridiculously strong, but it's going to do the damage anyway. It's going to do enough damage against bosses. It's not too slow. We have got a HVT of a Mega Abomination. Let's try and take this down. It will be the third one we have done if they've not already done it. So we'll try ahead. We'll go ahead and we'll try it. We'll see if we can actually manage to take it out or not. I mean, this thing's just... like, this is what I love about this gun, is the fact it's got that 400 round mag. You can just spray and pray this thing. Even when the Mega Abomination's head isn't fully wide open, you can quite easily just spray at it and take it out. There we go. Turn the Disciple on ours as well. Absolutely brilliant. Then we can just find out where this Mega Abomination's gone again. It seems to want to come to me, but then it doesn't want to come to me, so I'm a bit confused on what it is actually trying to do, but it's just rushing our team. Again, 6 of us here. Very easy to take down this Mega Abomination. Really shouldn't be too much of a challenge. That should be one of its heads gone if I've got the right angle. I'm not too sure if we did or not. Yeah, I think we did, because it's not got much health left, but... as a pair, I don't know why I reloaded. I think I still had like 200 bullets in my magazine. I'm just so used to reloading every other gun quite quickly that you don't have to do it with this gun. But as you can see, I've not even got the angle on the Mega Abomination. Between all of us, we're going to take this thing out pretty easily. There we go. Mega Abomination down. Absolutely perfect. Just what we wanted to see. And now hopefully I can get a decent schematic that I don't already have out of this reward rift. But yeah, guys, I think that's where I'm going to end today's video. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. If you have, be sure to smash a thumbs up and let me know your thoughts on this gun in the comments below. Are you guys going to go ahead and try it out? I'd be very interested to know if you guys are. But also let me know what other guns you do want to see me use, whether you want to see me use the new HMR9. Do you want to see me use it as just the SMG, or do you want to see me use it as a aftermarket part as well? Let me know in the comments. I'll be very, very interested what you guys do have to say about that. But I appreciate you guys watching all the way to the end. I hope you have enjoyed today's video. If you have, please be sure to smash a thumbs up, as it helps me out way more than you can imagine. If you're new around here and you're enjoying the sort of videos that you are seeing, please be sure to drop a sub to the channel, because again, I'm going to be making a whole bunch of zombies videos. So hopefully you guys will stick around and be able to find a bunch of videos that you do enjoy watching. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there. I appreciate watching. Have a great day, and I'll catch you on the next one in a bit. Peace.